With the new stimulus package approved, there are new rules for PPP forgiveness. So with the new stimulus package, when should you apply for your PPP loan forgiveness? That's what we're going to discuss in this video. Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We are an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you're new to this channel, we provide strategies for small business owners so they can achieve their financial goals. Although for the last couple of months, we have been concentrating on providing information on the SBA loans like the EIDL and PPP loan programs. And we are recording this video on December 23rd. And we always emphasize the date of the recording of any video relating to the PPP program because this loan program has been constantly changing. So there may be things we discuss in this video that may change as soon as tomorrow. So that's the importance of subscribing to our channel, because we're always going to bring you the most current and up-to-date and correct information regarding these loans. Now, Congress has passed a new stimulus bill, but it has not become law yet. It still needs to be signed by the president. Now, last night, the president said he wanted changes to the bill, but we feel that these changes will not affect the new PPP forgiveness rules, because the changes he wants is more towards the new stimulus check. So these new rules for PPP forgiveness, we feel are going to stay the same. So the $900 billion package includes a second PPP loan program, which you should start preparing for that now. And we will discuss how to prepare for the PPP loan a little bit further in this video. There's a new EIDL grant program, and there's more unemployment benefits and a new stimulus check. Now, with the new changes to PPP forgiveness introduced in this new bill, when should you apply for your PPP loan forgiveness? Now that we know these are the changes in this bill towards PPP forgiveness, okay? Now that we know that the EIDL grant will not affect the PPP loan forgiveness, now that we know that the expenses paid with PPP funds can be tax deductible, and also that PPP loans $150,000 or less are going to get a simplified PPP loan forgiveness, we really feel that if you got a PPP loan $150,000 or less, you should wait. Now, if you got a PPP loan $150,000 or less, why should you wait? Because the new bill provides a much simpler forgiveness process. The bill says that once this bill becomes law, the SBA has 24 days to release a new one-page PPP forgiveness and certification form. So we really have to wait until the SBA comes up with the new PPP forgiveness form. After the SBA comes out with the new form, then we have to wait for the banks to adopt this new form and implement it into their system and into their portals. So for example, if this bill becomes law this week, the SBA has 24 days to come out with the new simplified PPP forgiveness form. That's January. Then we have to wait for the banks. So realistically, if you got a PPP loan of $150,000 or less, you are going to apply for forgiveness maybe late January or early February, okay? Now, the good thing about this new simplified one-page document is that you will not have to send the bank any other document. So it's going to be a one-page form where you are going to have to do some calculations. And once the new form is out, then we will come up with a video on how to fill out that form. But the good thing is, it's a one-page form. You send it to the bank and you don't have to send any other documentation. This simplifies and makes the process a lot easier. Now, the one-page document, you must certify that the information that you are providing is true, and you are going to certify that you use the PPP funds according to PPP rules, okay? Now, you have to keep your records for 4 years because the SBA can audit your PPP loan. They have 4 years to audit your case. Now, if you got a PPP above $150,000, you may apply now, but keep an eye on your bank. So if your bank or lender, and if you got a PPP loan over $150,000 and your bank or lender is already accepting PPP forgiveness applications, you may apply now, but keep an eye on your bank. We have seen that the banks are making a lot of mistakes, and they're always the last ones to make changes every time there's a new change in the PPP forgiveness process. What do you need to keep an eye on? Remember, you have to keep an eye on and make sure that your bank knows that the EIDL grant doesn't affect PPP forgiveness, and now there are more expenses that you can put into the PPP forgiveness application that count as forgiveness as well. In the past, you can only deduct from the PPP forgiveness, you could only use rent, utilities, mortgage interest, plus at least 60% for payroll. But the new bill, now you can use more expenses for forgiveness like software, cloud computing, human resources, accounting, property damage due to public disturbances, and expenses for worker protection. So if you want to apply for PPP forgiveness now and you got over $150,000, you may, but keep a close eye on your bank to make sure that they process the application correctly, okay? Now, the good thing is that you still have time. Remember that this is the PPP loan forgiveness timeline. From the date that you got the funds, that's the disbursement date. Then starts your covered period. Most banks want this to be 24 weeks. So from the date you got the funds, you have 24 weeks. That's your covered period. And then after the 24 weeks after you receive the funds, you have 10 more months to apply for PPP loan forgiveness. If you do not apply for forgiveness 10 months after your 24-week covered period, you must start paying your PPP loan back to the bank. So you still have time, all right? So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you have received value out of this information. Like this video and also remember to subscribe. Also watch this suggested video where we discuss how you should prepare for the second PPP loan, all right? Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.